They say practice makes perfect. So we are doing it again. Welcome to From FiveM to Blender, the clothing store edition. So far, we have done a hacker lounge and we recently completed the used car dealership. Today, we begin our clothing store. If you are new here and are just now discovering the place for the most simple and straightforward MLO tutorial series, welcome. Please do subscribe for more video tutorials and follow alongs like this. If you find these tutorials helpful, please leave a like so that others may find this video as well. I've created playlists for each series that we have covered here on the channel, so be sure to check them out. For the absolute beginners, be sure to check out the Blender for FiveM Basics playlist. The videos in this playlist cover the basics of Blender. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at the MLO we will be creating for this series. Alright, so we are here in the city. We're here in the city, and this is what we are going to be creating for our clothing store MLO. Let me just open up the map so you guys can see where I am. Like, here's like the Evangelical Jeweler, here's like the City Hall, here's the, the common clothing store. This is, what is this? Tinsel Tower. So just think about, this is the clothing store. Here is the golf course. We are here in reference to all of that. We are here at Leopold. So Leopold's here in GTA is it really, hello, not mean to go inside of there. It really takes up the entire block. We are not gonna do the entire block. I just want to give you guys a reference as to where we are. Alright, so let's go back to the building that we are actually going to open. This is what we're going to do. We are going to do this portion right here. I do plan on doing this whole building eventually. And I'll probably do that in a live stream. If you'd like to get access to those live streams, join the Discord and open a ticket, and we can get you set up to get access to my live streams. Because I do live streams. Well, I will be starting live streams on the 20th, where you'll be able to basically join me and we can create together. You can ask questions, or you can just watch or follow along, whatever you want to do. All right, so, oh, this is cool. It's almost like a little mall. Leopold's. All right, so what we're going to do is basically go into CodeWalker, grab the file that we need, and get to started. And this series that we are doing, each video is going to be about 30 to 50 minutes, no longer than an hour, preferably shorter than an hour. Long, so that I've learned that we learn better through snippets. 30 minutes is kind of a lot, but we learn better when we can break stuff apart and take it a step at a time. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open the door, and we're going to open this window up here, so that you can actually see inside the store, even though this is here. Like these, we may or may not leave these mannequins here. We'll see. It really isn't important to me for this series. The important thing for me is to show you all how to make the MLO. And we'll do these windows too. And I think that is all. We'll probably make it big. We'll definitely make it big, or at least until maybe here, and then we can have some back rooms, maybe some clothing changing areas. We'll see. All right, let's go into CodeWalker and we'll get started. All right, let's open CodeWalker. If you are a beginner and it feels like I am moving quite fast, I would encourage you to check out the Hacker Lounge playlist. That one in that series I actually showed you how to use Blender. I took things a lot slower. So if you are wanting to follow along but can't really quite keep up, then check out the Hacker Lounge. It goes a lot slower, and I break things down to more simple, terms. And then once you're like more skilled and you've learned a bit, you'll be able to follow along with these tutorials a bit better. All right, so let's go in CodeWalker to Leopold's. I'm not doing a whole lot of I can't move as slow as I have in the past. It's just because it gets boring for me. It gets super boring for me. But you can again check out that playlist or register for the course. Okay, so this is Leopold's. This is what we're gonna grab. We just want the building. Let's see if we can grab the building without is that the building, please? Perfect. So this is what we want right here. And you got the LODs. We're not gonna mess with the LODs. We just want the building. Let me make sure. Okay, and the mannequins are staying there. That's fine. I don't mind. We can build around it and so on and so forth. Let me see. Okay. All right, so this is what we want. So we are going to open up this menu, go to the selection, entity. This is what we want. This RPF Explorer. We're gonna get everything while we are here. We need, let me look at the name so I can make sure it is exact. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And we are just gonna do this front portion for now. Oh, that's cool. Stop playing. I really like this. I'm so excited. Like, I just can't wait. Like, I'd be so excited to get started working on different things. All right. Let's export the XML, and then we have to, let me create a folder for this one. Clothing _store. And we're going to create another folder within there and call it XML files. What am I talking about? _files. And we are going to save it in that folder. Then we're going to double click on it again and save all the textures. So you go back to viewing it, and then you bring out this menu, go to materials, then save all textures. And I'm just gonna save it inside of that folder. That way, hopefully, I won't have to find the missing textures. All right, now let's see if we can get the collision to, let me move this for a second. Okay, so we got that. Is it? And the high, what's this? Okay, I think we got two collision files. And then that, one of these, where'd it go? All right, so let's get the collision file names. Okay, so we're gonna go on it, since the high is already selected, we'll get that one. And then paste it here. We'll go for this one. You want to make sure that your DLC is enabled when you are grabbing your collision, or else you might not get everything that you need. Okay, I'm just trying to look at this and understand what I'm looking at. So I'm thinking this is not the building. Or is it? It's so hard to tell when you don't have the whole. Okay, it's here. Okay, I see it now. It's right here. I'm like, what? It don't look like it. Don't look like it. Okay, so what does the other one look like? Let me make sure. So this is here. Okay. Is this same? Let me hold on, y'all. I'm just going back and forth just to make sure nothing is different. So I don't have to. Okay, yeah, okay. So the names are the same. I just wanted to make sure. Export XML. I should have created a folder within here and called it textures. Let me do that real quick. Hold on. So for organization, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing in a second. All right, so in here where it says XML files, this is the YDR, and then all of this stuff. I should have put all of these. Let me just create a folder. Yeah, I'll just say textures, and I'm gonna basically just drop everything inside of here. Everything, so that when I export the collision, it does white, right? All right, let me see. Try this again. Okay, so now we have this. So if we go back to XML files, it has this. Let us create a folder with it here. I guess I didn't have to do that. Collision. I'm just organizing this to how I want it to be. So you organize your files how you want your files to be, and so on and so forth. All right. Now let's grab this one. That's not the high. And you see, like, it seems like it has multiple of the same. It's just these are like updated versions of that collision. So we're gonna go for the one that has just a larger file, because I'm thinking that would probably be the one. Doesn't matter, the name is the same. Where is it? Oh, right here. This is the one we're gonna gut. Export XML and collisions. Yes. All right. That's everything we are going to do for this, I believe. Go back to entity. Is there anything here that we don't want? I mean, for future purposes. If you wanted to rename these things, you can. You would just grab the file. For this series, we aren't going to rename anything. We're just going to open up the interior and turn it into an MLO. All right, we're going to close out a code walker. Then we're going to open Blender. All right, now that we are in Blender, we're going to delete everything in our scene. Actually, first, let me just turn on my screencast keys. We're going to delete everything in Blender. I simply just press A to delete, select everything, and then delete. And then we are going to import in our files. Let's get this first. Turn on material view. And we do need to find the missing textures. Okay, well that's not good. Let's delete this. We're gonna delete this hierarchy. Go back into Code Walker. I'm going to re-import this one, the actual building. I felt like that was gonna happen, but you know, you live and you learn. I'm gonna do it how I normally do. I was just trying something new. New and not new. For whatever reason, whenever we do it like that, it messes it up. So all right, let's grab this one more time. All right, copy RPF Explorer. Is it this one? Yes. Export XML. We will do it here, and it'll create its own folder. I can't remember how I do it normally. Hold on one second. Alright, now we're going to double click on this to view it, and then we're going to do this again. Go to Materials, save all textures. We are going to save it in here, but we're not going to put it in an additional folder. Now, just to be sure, before we close out of that, let's re-import in our building. I think it's here. Material view. Alright, so far so good. And then, wait, nothing's missing. Nothing is missing. And if you're not sure if anything is missing, just go into the files and do the find missing files. All right, nothing is missing. The reason why it was missing is because I had moved the files after exporting them, so I couldn't find them, and so on and so forth. All right, so you see all these lines. Wait, before we get to that, let's go on and import in the collisions. We're not going to use them yet, but we'll bring them in anyway. And you see it's over there. We're going to bring in both of them. Which one is that one? I just brought that one in. Let's bring in the hind. And it's also there now. Perfect. And it's not that far away, which is good. We are going to save this. We're going to save it, and we're going to create a folder and just call it blender_file. And boom. Now we have it saved. So we're going to come up here to the overlays menu, and we're going to turn off relationship lines. And that should get rid of the lines in here too. There are lights attached to this building. We are not going to delete. So if you bring down this hierarchy, you will see that there are lights attached to it. We are not going to remove those. So do not delete these little circles that you see. They are a part of it. Don't delete it. If you delete it, then when you get in game, it's not going to be right. It's going to be dark. At nighttime, we don't need that. We don't want that. All right, so what we're going to do is select our building. And we're going to go into edit mode by pressing tab. Then we're going to click this square face here to go into face select mode. And we are going to basically create our opening door entry. And some of this stuff we are going to keep. Like, I guess we could keep that. That makes sense, right? I just went out of edit mode so I could see. But you can stay in edit mode. Just click on something else. I'm just hovering over everything and pressing L. I am going to delete these frames also. going to open up this all the way. So in this video is mainly focused on just, you know, opening up the entry. Should we keep this or we'll get rid of it. I try to select as much as possible before deleting. That way it won't be a whole lot of stuff I have left over to. I hate that it's moving so fast. So give me a moment to position myself so that it's not moving so fast. There we go. So I'm just gonna select all the faces that make up the door and the frames. So while I do this, I want to tell you guys about the course that we have and the live streams that are coming up. I want to thank everybody for just being so supportive, and I'm so happy and thankful to everyone who's reached out and just, you know, expressed how much these tutorials have been helpful. But I want to take a moment also to tell you about the ongoing course that we have right now for MLO creation. I started my journey of learning to create MLOs 4 years ago. I spent hours making just one room, over and over and over, just to never get anywhere. Like, OMG, why is this not working? We have a tendency to try to copy and paste what we see others do without understanding why we are doing things. Have you ever tried to create an MLO by following along with someone, and by the end, you were left more confused than when you started? I am here to simplify it all for you, and that is why I created the Ultimate MLO course. As a result of studying with me, you will be able to create multi-level, big and small MLOs from scratch with ease. I'm interested in working with those who want to finally create without getting frustrated along the way. Who do you know is ready to create flawless MLOs that elevate roleplay to new heights? Join me for a deep dive into MLO creation. Here is what you get with the Ultimate MLO course. This is a Black Friday special. With this special, you will learn how to create upstairs and downstairs MLOs. It will be full walkthroughs on modeling, texturing, lighting, and optimization so that your MLO runs smoothly in any server. You will get access to all of my high quality texture sites, and there are bonuses. Bonus number 1, I will be revealing the most common mistakes made when creating MLOs. Bonus number 2, you will learn how to create furniture and props from scratch. Bonus number 3, you will learn how to retexture buildings that already exist in the game. And bonus number 4, you will learn how to customize game props that already exist to make your process easier. Again, this is a Black Friday special. With this special, there are only 20 spots available. So hurry and open a ticket in the Discord to secure your spot. Now let's get back to creating our clothing store MLO. Alright, I think that's all of them. If not, we'll just remove any faces that we don't get. And I think we got them all. Let's go. Getting too good. Should we get rid of that? We'll leave it, because when we open the door, yeah, we'll leave that. And you come inside and so much space. This can be so freaking much. And I cannot wait. Alright, so we did that. We got the door. And you just save as you go. Now we need to get these windows over here. Same thing. Hover over the faces and press L. Let me see. Okay. We can get rid of this too. This. Yeah, we can get rid of this whole thing. It's not needed at all. And this. Okay, delete. Not really sure what that is. Oh, that's a part of a frame. Do we want to keep that? We'll keep it. We'll keep those. We'll leave that. Yeah, we'll keep the frames of that portion. And if you decide that you don't like it, you can always go back and edit it to remove it. Oh, it's another one up there. I didn't even realize. Should get all of it. And boom. And then you're gonna press X and delete the faces. So this is what you should be left with. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna delete some more. I'm gonna delete this frame portion because when I build the frame, that won't be needed. And you want, if you can have less, we try to have as less geometry as possible. So we are going to delete the unused faces or unnecessary faces. The more geometry you have, the poorer your MLO will run in your server. It can cause server lag. So if you don't need the faces, get rid of them. And you'll be able to judge that as you create, knowing to know what you'll need to use. Alright, so we've done that. Is that all? Yes, that's all we're gonna remove for this. Wait, no, we gotta get rid of this front window. Get rid of this front window. And there we go. Oh, and the frame as well. And you can decide, like, the mannequins are cute. You can keep the mannequins. You can make your own mannequins. And do your thing. I think that is all we're gonna do. And we're gonna leave the rest for something else. Alright, make sure you are saving as you go. Okay, so now that we have done that, what we are going to do is what time is it? That's all we're gonna do for this one. We're going to create our stream folder, export this out, and create our stream folder, and we're going to test this in our server. Again, I want to do everything in small steps so that you guys can, follow along as best as possible. Okay, so now that we've done that, let us Josie. OMG. Okay, actually I did something that I wasn't supposed to, but I think we're good. Okay, we want to basically come over here to our building here in the outliner. You're gonna right click on it, select hierarchy. Make sure I save that where it is now. Select the hierarchy and press V. Make sure you're in object mode because the radio menu won't come up. This menu won't come up if you're in edit mode. But we're gonna press V, export code walker XML. And we are going to create a new folder and call it what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Blender Exports. Oh, if we can spell it right. And then within here, I'm going to do a folder. Again, organization, building exterior. So many folders. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because the more I try to organize them, I realize how unorganized I am. So with each video, you might see me doing some slightly different things just so I can get it to be more organized. And I teach so many people and I lose track of files. So just trying to keep it organized. All right, so now that we've done that, we are going to create our stream folder. Basically, we're going to create a folder and we're going to call this I'm just going to call it Leopold's for now. That's going to be the name of the MLO. This is the folder that is going to go into my resources in the server. And then I'm going to create a folder and call it stream. And I am going to take these files that I just exported and open up the RPF Explorer. We're going to take this right here that we just edited. I'm going to create a new folder. I need to put all these into, I need to delete all this. Hold up, I'm going to edit mode. New folder. First, let me just move all this. MLOs, where the folder at? I'm gonna put all of these. Hello, can I not do that? Can I not put these inside of that? Oh, I can't do that. Okay, well, let's just rename this one then. Let's rename this one to Leopold's. And I'm gonna bring in this, what we just exported from Blender. You look at it. If you double click on it, you'll see that the windows and everything that we cut out are gone. All right, now after doing that, go to the stream folder that we created, Leopold's stream. Drop that in there. And then outside of the stream folder, we want to put an FX manifest. I have an FX manifest in the Discord and in the resources channel. So if you don't have an FX manifest, join the Discord to get one. I'm just gonna get the one we use for our last one. Leopold's. I'm gonna put it outside of the stream folder. Then I'm gonna add this resource, Leopold's, to my server resources, and then I'm gonna meet you guys back in the server to show you, to test and see if it's working. All right, we are here in the server, and let's just turn around. As everything is here like we have it. Now we can see through. There are some things that we have to get rid of, but yeah, we'll probably keep these mannequins because they, I feel like they add a little to it. We'll leave those there. But yeah, you can't walk through because we didn't remove the collisions yet. I didn't want to remove them in this video because we are over 30 minutes. And we'll do that in the next video. We'll remove the collisions and test those. I think that was all that we removed. Yeah. I want to show you guys something too. I'm going to change the time to nighttime. Let me make sure.
Hey, Mom.
Pass out. We're going to change the time to
Yeah, he's really well.
nighttime.
You've got to come out to LS to see us.
Do these not have LEDs? Maybe they don't have LEDs. Nighttime LEDs. Okay, well that's cool. That's good to know. But you can see the lights that I was telling you guys not to delete. That's why. It lights up the front side of the building. All the lights that we were seeing in Blender at nighttime. Alright. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Stay tuned for our next video where we will be doing our collisions.
Head in the clouds again, huh?
We'll be doing the collisions and
Morning,
the
Irma.
occlusions before we start to build. The occlusions, you see how the world looks invisible, it's flickering. And versus if you look out here, it looks just like the open world. You would think this would look like the open world too, or at least you think you'd be able to see straight through to the other side of the building, which you cannot because there are occlusions here. You can see straight up to through right here to the sky, but everything else you can't see. You see how it flickers in and out? It's because those are occlusions, and we have to remove those so that when you are inside of your building, your interior isn't flickering, disappearing and stuff. So we will handle the collisions, and I think we can fit the occlusions in too. We'll see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, let me know if this video was helpful. If you have questions, please, I ask that you join the Discord. In the Discord, there's a huge community in the Discord of helpful people who actually want to help you. Okay, so come to the Discord, ask questions in the help sections. There are 2 help sections. We have a help forum and we have just a help chat. So come, ask questions that you may have. I see some questions on YouTube. I don't answer the questions on
new idea for a show.
YouTube.
It's called
Join the Discord. If you have questions, you need some help, join the Discord. And if you just want to dive a little deeper, enroll in the course. Again, I start my live sessions where we're going to be building mansions. We're going to be building hotels. I have this idea for on the water hotels, inspired by the Maldives. What else? I want to do this forest hotel, inspired by something else that I saw. It's really cool. We're going to be doing so much. So yeah, if you want to be able to participate, join and watch me and talk live to me, join you, enroll in the Ultimate MLO course to gain access to that. Okay. All right. If you don't want to join the course, you can still gain access. Just come join the Discord and open a ticket and we can discuss it. All right. Love you. I'll see y'all next time.